Hi, I'm Stacy Smith from the Pikes Peak Library District, and I'm here today at the World Figure Skating Museum and Hall of Fame. I'm here to learn about figure skating and to share a story with you. The story is Elephantina's Dream by X.J. Kennedy, with pictures by Graham Percy. It's the story of an elephant who wants to learn how to figure skate. She finally learns how to do a difficult jump and makes the Olympic team. Here's the story. Watching ice skaters skim round the jumpy and dim, tiny screen of her old TV, Elephantina sighs, and with stars in her eyes, cries, "Oh, if only that could be me! How happy I'd feel wearing blades of steel on a glimmery, glittery rink. In my silvery suit, I could execute double cartwheels in a wink. But I haven't a chance to do a skate dance without any skates." And a tear down her long nose splashes. "My goodness gracious," says her grandmother, "don't cry, my dear. Listen, Elfie, your gran has a wonderful plan. Earn some money and send for skates. Pick as much as you please from my coconut trees and sell slices on paper plates. Soon Elfie's nut hut is serving freshly cut fast food, and it's a hit. But where? Will she skate in a town where the sun beats down, making ice most exceedingly rare? Oh, it never does freeze in the coconut trees. Says Elfie, say, what if I ask Tuscan's the Iceman, he's a mighty nice man, to lend me his ice supply? So Elfie practiced her ice skating in the Iceman's ice hut and went gliding along on her bright new blades. From dawn's first light till late at night, hardly stopping to eat or drink, her mind all afire with only one desire, Elfie circles her makeshift rink. Well, the days sped past. Elfie learned fast, and there in that ice-cold house, she met a whiskery soul who lived in a hole, a friendly little mozzarella mouse. Says the mouse, "Hey kid, you're good, and you really should try a super spectacular jump. Do a salchow. That's where you turn in midair and land with a nice soft bump." With encouragement from her newfound chum, Elfie tries, but clumsily trips, and lands on her sitter. But she's no quitter, and purses determined lips. She tries, and she tries, and she tries, and she tells Mozzarella Mouse that her big dream is to go to the Olympics. She wants to make the Olympic team. With Mouse at her side, Elfie's ready to ride, packs her skates and a box lunch of grain. Hugging dear Gran tight, she promises she'll write, and off she goes on the train. In the city next day, breakfast hay put away, she reports to the rink for her test, where skaters who dream of making the team have assembled to skate their best. Ah, to do her thing makes her whole heart sing and her hopes like a rainbow rise. But since her arrival, a dangerous rival has been watching her with jealous eyes. Elfie's every minute has skating in it. When she eats, when she falls into bed, when she wakes with the sun for a 5-mile run, only skating is in her head. She can do swift loops and jumps and figures and hoops. But, says the coach, you need one thing more. To make the team learn the mid-air turn, that's a salchow, and learn it right. Your big test's approaching. Don't you need extra coaching? I'll coach her, says Mouse, tonight. Owls hoot and stars wink through the windows of the rink when Elfie and Mouse start working on her salchow jump, but she tumbles kerplump. Say, what's that in the darkness lurking? With deep down sighing, Elfie keeps on trying that difficult stunt. Toes numb, bottom stiff and sore, in the dorm once more, she laments to her true blue chum, "Oh, Mozzarella, I'm no Cinderella. Is mine an impossible dream? Is this all a mistake? Will I ever skate a salchow and make the team?" The big day in the lives of the skaters arrives. Which one will the judges pick for the team? With glee, Elfie's enemy lays plans for a sneaky trick. Just as Elfie skates by, Trickster on the sly flings a slimy banana skin, and our innocent kid does a dizzying skid and goes into a corkscrew spin. She's out of control, doing rock and roll, but as she turns around terribly fast, Elfie leaps through the air, and the judges stare. She has done a salchow at last. Trickster lets out a howl, "My plan's gone foul," and quick as a duck can quack, dropping useless peels, takes to her heels, and is gone and will never come back. Elfie's made the team. The judges beam. They're applauding her, one and all. But zippity-zoom with a deafening boom, oh no, she rockets right through the wall. In a month, Elfie's able back again to hobble to the rink with a joyful tear, parks her crutches and gingerly touches her skates to the ice, and her teammates cheer. Well, little by little, though her legs feel brittle, Elfie starts to regain her skill. Does a figure 8, loops and swoops and great spiral spins with never a spill. But can Elfie climb back to health in time and in only 1 week compete with skaters from all Elephantdom in the great Olympic meet? At last, it's Olympics Day, and the great games begin. Hooray, hooray! The uproarious crowd cheers long and loud for each skater, and coast-mouch squeaks, "Kid, you better do more than ever before, or you'll lose, sure as birds have beaks." It's our heroine's turn. All the crowd's eyes burn down upon her, and excitement ripples. Elfie's heart wildly beats, and she leaps and spins and completes not a single sow-cow, but 2 triples. Hooray! Elfie wins the day. Well, Elfie worked hard in that story to learn how to do a sow-cow jump and make the Olympic team. But real-life figure skaters work a lot harder. If you've ever been interested in learning about figure skating, find out how they learn how to skate, what kind of jumps they do, or even reading about some of the famous skaters, this might be a book for you. How Figure Skating Works by Katie Thomas. This book tells you everything you need to know about skating, including the basics. What's a figure skate? What are the different parts of the skate for? And how it works. You can find out about different famous figure skaters, how they put their programs together, and all of the practice time they have to put in. You can learn all about that new scoring system that you heard everyone talking about during the Olympics. How does it work? You can even find the instructions for how to do different kinds of jumps and spins, in case someday you want to try them for yourself. If you enjoyed our story time today and you'd like to read more about skating, visit your nearest library branch, where you can find picture books and chapter book stories, fact books, and even books about Olympic skating champions.